target of about 9. What says the government's trying to cut red tape while maintaining strong environmental protection.
I think everyone understands that there's been a massive backlog of housing construction in Australia going back decades, and as a government, we're wanting to do everything we can to get those homes built.
One Nation leader, Pauline Hanson, is confident she can secure votes in WA. New polling shows the party could form the next federal opposition. With predictions, One Nation can win 53 seats at the next federal election. Ms. Hanson says she knows that voters want change.
People are fed up with the same old rhetoric. They promise you everything, they lie to you, and they don't deliver. I'm totally opposite. I'm putting out my policies now. Let the people have a look at them, let's have conversation and try and get turns around what's happening in Australia.
The inaugural commissioner of the National Anti-Corruption Commission has resigned from his post after 3 years. Paul Brereton will end his tenure on the 6th of July. There have been some questions over Mr. Brereton's role after he failed to adequately address work he had been doing for the Defence Department. The New South Wales Premier says he hasn't seen the details of a proposal to halve the number of poker machines in New South Wales clubs. A motion to cut more than 40,000 pokies over a decade is due to go before the upcoming New South Wales Labor Annual Conference. Inner West Mayor Darcy Byrne, who will move the motion, believes the majority of people want the government to do more. Brisbane says they have to strike the right balance between harm minimisation and protecting jobs in the industry.
If we were starting from scratch, there's no way we would deploy 90,000 voting machines in suburbs across Sydney and New South Wales. We wouldn't do it that way. We've inherited a situation where they are ubiquitous in our communities, and I'm very sorry for that.
And finally, to the Australian share market. The All Ords has closed up 38 points to 89.15. One Australian dollar is buying 71.66 US cents. This is Air News. AFL legend and medical research campaigner Neil Danaher has passed away at the age of 65. Alex Riddell reports.
Neil Danaher's family has confirmed their much-loved husband, dad and Poppy has passed away at home surrounded by his family after a courageous battle with motor neuron disease. Danaher was diagnosed with MND in 2013 and has since become the face of the Big Freeze, which has raised more than $115 million for MND research.
All right, Miss Ellie, are you ready? Oh, oh, Ellie.
That's just the start.
Oh dear. God help us. Whoops, sorry. There we go.
I saw that.
Hi, everybody. Freaking hair's gone all fuzzy. Right, 1 second. Got to fix up this too. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've got a headache already. I think it's the aircon in my eyeballs. Right, where are we up to? Let's go check this out. Facebook, come on, Facebook. Oh, how long have I got?
A minute and a half.
Oh, that's good. I thought you were going to throw me in the deep end then for a second, Miss Ellie.
Starting now.
Do you like my T-shirt? You like my T-shirt, everyone? They will ignore you until they can't. What have you got? Well, then get your... Oh, I better not say that. What is it?
Mine's just cursing.
Cursing, right. Okay. I think I've seen that one before.
Probably.
That's a long message on it, though. I'd have to stand there for 10 minutes trying to read that one, Miss Ellie.
It's a quote from a TV show.
Ah, oh, let me just fix up my chair. Whoops. That's a bit better. Now we're in business. All right. GE. Show 200 for a live 90 point. Oh, I can't even write with that pen. 100. A live 90.5 FM. And thank you. Look, 30 seconds, right? Oh, thanks, Miss Ellie. Getting me into it. 200 shows, Monday the what, 25th. Wow. All right.
Guess what? 10 seconds.
Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, that's great. Now this week I can actually feel my lip because last week I couldn't feel my bloody lip. Right, here we go.
2, 1.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show where live across the world, it's show number 200 for Alive 90.5 FM, and welcome to the show, Miss Ellie. How are you today? You're still a bit under the weather, and I was panicking you weren't going to come in tonight and I'd have to do the panel myself again. Yeah, I know. She's here. She's on fire. She worked from home today because she's a bit unwell. She rang me yesterday and she said, I'm a little bit sick. I said, you sound like it, but I hope you make it tomorrow night for our 200th live show. Lozenges and water. Yeah, you sound like you're still a bit unwell, Miss Ellie, but hold the fort. I know. I know. She was doing her work online today and lost her voice. And then the customers or the patients were going, what?
It was just like, good morning. Insert name. I was speaking. Sorry, love. Can you speak up? I think you've got a bad line. Good morning. This is just like very rusty. It was great.
Oh, it was great. Yeah. Well, you sound a lot better now, Miss Ellie. Thank God, because you're on the radio, and that's all they see is that. Well, they don't see anything; they only hear the voice. So but you're doing well, Miss Ellie. Let's keep going. And so it's our 200th live show here on Alive 90.5 FM. I haven't made a big deal about it because in 3 weeks' time, we have 550 live shows times that by 2 hours. That's 1,100 hours that I've done free across the world. We're streaming live across several platforms tonight: Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook Alive, Facebook page. The Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page is my main page. So if you've got a question, you need to post it up there on Facebook. I also stream live across Twitch and, did I say Rumble, YouTube. What else is there? Lots of stuff, lots of different platforms. Well, which one? I can feel spirit coming in, and it's really funny because my lip that I burnt a week and a half ago has actually almost healed completely. I've got a scar there. It'll go because I'm putting castor oil on it. But I've only been able to feel the sensation of the lip actually come back in the last couple of days. So that means I must have burnt it so bad that I had like 3rd-degree burns in the nerve or whatever happened that actually stopped me from feeling it. But I can actually feel my lip now, which is really, really good. So I'm very happy about that. But send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here live every Monday night from 8 till 10. I'm doing a platform show, my first platform show with one of my friends from Melbourne, Rory from Still Here, what is it called? I've got it all mixed up. Still Sick, Still Here. Sorry,
you're asking me?
I got all that upside down. Do you have to have that name, Roy? Just change it for me so I can actually get it right. Still Sick, Still Here. He's on. He's amazing young man, and I spoke to him today, and we're going to do a platform show up here in Sydney, possibly 2 shows. We're just waiting on the poll that we put on the page for people to answer that so that we can find the proper venue and find the times that we need to put out there so that you guys can come along to our in-person live event, which is going to be really cool because I haven't done one since December of 2000 and I think it's 21. Well, which was the one that I did? The last one I did was with Psychic TV, which we had 4.
On Valentine's Day, 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was because I was around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think it was the year before because I haven't. It wasn't last year. It wasn't the year before.
How many years have I been?
We've been with me for 4 years, Miss Ellie.
So it would have been the 2nd year. So
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
2 years.
Ooh, you might be right.
2 years.
Not that I'm going to argue with you because you're always right anyway. That's why I got you here. But, well, it feels like it's forever. So that was with 400 people at a live event. That was crazy. I think Miss Michelle Coburn and Mr. Coburn was there, weren't they? Yes. I do recall them standing down, and after I got off the stage, standing down the bottom there. They're really cute. And, that was a really good event. I really enjoyed that. Not that I could see much from the stage because I had the lights in my eyeballs and I couldn't see anything at all. But I'm trying to, do like a pinpoint someone in the audience so I could actually read them. But we did really well that night. It was a beautiful event. I loved every minute of it. Backstage was a bit how you going, because everyone was a bit nervous. I mean, I'm used to talking on radio and talking, lecturing and stuff, so it didn't kind of faze me as much. But when you get out in front of 400 people, it's a little bit different. And then you've got to read the audience. It's kind of like you're putting your neck on the line, like I do here on radio. I put my neck on the line so that I can prove to people that there is such a thing as a real psychic medium. And here's my notepad. Look, no tarot cards, no tools, no crystal balls, nothing like that. I don't need that. I just use direct messages from spirit. So if you've got a question, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And Miss Ellie, we're going to have a great night tonight because it's our 200th show. And you let me know when you've got a validation so that can come through. Now, last week I had a bit of a failure here without you. I don't like it when you're not here. Just so you know, I missed you.
I fell asleep.
Oh. Well,
you put me to sleep.
Oh, I know, because I've done it before when you've actually worked on the show when you work from home.
Yeah, my cat was lying across the
table.
keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh. I was lying in bed, and the next thing you know, I wake up and it's like 5 a.m. the next morning.
Oh, wow. Wow, you needed it. But I had the Abandoned and Haunted team in here, and we had a great night. And John, like he always tries to put me, give me these hairy, scary questions that he tries to catch me out, but that never seems to work, does it, John? No. And lovely Teresa just sits there giggling at me while he's firing all these questions at me. But yes, it was a good evening. I loved the questions. Keep it on. Keep going, John and Teresa. We love your work. And I'm doing the ghost investigation with them this Saturday night. Are you coming to that, Miss Ellie? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yes, that'll be a good night. I can't wait, actually. It's somewhere different. It's actually, they've announced where it is. And they put me to the test last week. I don't know if you heard that bit, Miss Ellie, about how they asked me, tell us about this place, Wyndham Hall. I think that's how you pronounce it, Wyndham Hall. And I just went off and my little tangent as I do and got 1866. And apparently that is the day, or John, you'll have to correct me on from Abandoned and Haunted. You'll have to correct me on this one. It was something 1866 when it was built, was it, or it was discovered? I can't remember now because I was in flight with spirit. But apparently there's nothing on the internet that can actually disclose, or for me to cheat and disclose to find out that information that I actually said to them. And then John actually said, well, Lesley, no, you won't find that information anyway, even if you do try to cheat, because it's not there, because they actually physically told them verbally about the venue, which is pretty cool. I love that. I like it when spirit does stuff like that. But send your questions, guys, over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on the Facebook page. If you're on a different page, then Miss Ellie will point you over to this page here. So, but let's go and say good evening to a few people. I think I've done enough talking as it is now. We're already 15 minutes in. So we've got Carly Patterson, Jill Polglaze, Michelle Coburn, as usual, all these ladies, Jennifer Thompson, all these ladies, and John from Abandoned and Haunted catching on to you guys. So be careful, because there's a bit of a challenge here. Who's going to be first on my show? But everybody here that's been here for a long time, I really appreciate it. We've got Jem is watching as well. We've also got here, where are we up to? Oh, gosh. Joanne Howard, thanks for joining us. Oh, still sick, still here. There you go, Ellie. Well, if you just joined me there, Rory, I said your page back to front, because I'm a blonde and sometimes I have a bit of a dyslexic moment, all right? As long as I get it right in the end, I think that's what matters. But thanks for the congratulations. Yes, 200 live shows here on Alive 90.5 FM. I didn't announce it and go over the top with it tonight because we have Rory coming up from Still Here from Melbourne, and he will be here with me in the studio with Ellie in 3 weeks' time when we do a platform show in Sydney, as well as do our 550 live show here on Alive 90. Well, not just for Alive 90.5. Bless you, Ellie. For the overall of the amount of shows. I'm laughing because
did you see what I did?
I was looking at my phone, but my peripheral vision caught what happened over there. Did you want to tell them? Because I can't tell them. You got me good there, Ellie. You've stopped me. You stopped me one there, Miss Ellie. Wow.
I was using my shirt. There was just a bit of slam them. And I was looking around for a tissue, but I just ended up scrunching my shirt.
Where's the tissues in here for poor Miss Ellie? I mean, you know, come on, you get a tissue for yourself if you want, Miss Ellie. I'm not gonna hold you to stick to your chair when you sneeze and have all, you know, whatever comes out of your nostrils into your shirt. The face. Oh my God. If you could only see what we get up to here behind the scenes, I don't know. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, 200 live shows on Alive 90.5, 550 live shows coming up overall for all the platforms that I've ever been on in 3 weeks' time, and that'll be a nice event. I'm going to organise a dinner as well, so stay tuned for that. That'll be a dinner at the local RSL club down the road before we come to studio. Not everybody can come to the studio. It'll only be Rory, me, and Miss Ellie, because we only have three guest speakers in this room, including Miss Ellie, so that's 4 spots here. So I can't fit everybody that comes to dinner here, but we'll do a little celebration dinner like I usually do for that, which will be really nice. So let's keep going. Let's say Kim Kent, good evening. If you've posted up a question, Karen Riley, good evening. If you've posted up a question, then just post it again, because we might not see it. I might not see it because the algorithm in Facebook now, the algorithm has been playing up on my Facebook page. It's been posting up some weird thing on my page for the last few days. It'll just keep posting my cover page for some reason. And I mentioned that to my friend today, that the cover page keeps getting posted up. I look there and then all of a sudden there's a cover page up, and I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but I think I'm going to have to log completely out on my phone and then log completely back in again. That's what I think I'm going to have to do. Jennifer Stapleton, they will ignore you until they can't. Love, love, love your shirt. Yes, this is a Palm Angel shirt, one of those branded things I saw somewhere, and I liked it because actually I'll show you. Can you see my wings at the back, Ellie? Here you go. Can you see my wings? Palm Angel. There you go. It's got the
Stand up and I can get it.
There you go. You see that? Did they see that? They will ignore you until they can't. I think I just pulled my headset out. Yes, I did. Where is it? Oh, dear. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear myself. I just accidentally pulled out my headset too, but that's the Palm Angel. And I only like this shirt because it's got the angel wings on the back. And I usually wear my angel shirt, which is my favorite shirt. I've got 3 of them, actually. I alternate them. So we've got Jennifer Stapleton. Yes, she loves this message. This message on the front of my T-shirt. But I'll keep going. If I missed your questions, and repost it again. Thank you for all the congratulations for the show here. That's really nice. Haley Collins, good evening. I'm not going to read that one out there, Haley Collins. Just send me, because I don't want. How I work, guys, for the people that are new, is that I don't want any information at all. My spirit is very strong. I will receive messages either from my spirit or your past loved one. So don't send me any questions with information in it, such as who passed away, when they passed away, how they passed away. I don't want any dates. I don't want any numbers at all. I just want a simple question. That's all I want. And then my spirit will go to work. That's what he's there for. And I keep him on point, because I make sure that he does his job, because that's what his job is, even though he's a poker face, but that's how it is. So let's keep going. Rebecca Price, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Jackie Clean, thanks for joining us. Debbie Strike, Aloisi, I think I've got that. Aloisi Strike, thanks for joining us, and they're all blessing you. Yes, it is a tongue twister, Mr. Rory there. He says, because I always get my words mixed up. I actually think it's spirit, because normally when I'm talking normal, when I'm not in flight with spirit, then it never really does anything, like I don't lose my words. But if you post up a question, guys, just post up the question. I don't want any information. So Sylvie Binet, so let's go. I just saw this one pop up. I think this is important, even though there's no other information, which is good. I haven't seen this name before either, Binet. So Sylvie Binet, will my mother's house sell? Yes. And this is going to be after July. I know, look, they're showing me between June and July. So things will be taking place in June, but I feel like mid-July, then this will be sold. Okay. I just saw the big for sale sign sold. If you don't take this offer might fall through. There will be a sale in August, or something else is coming up in August, because I just saw the big for sale sign, the the sold, like they do the sold sticker across the for sale sign. And then I saw August after I'd already said July. So if something doesn't happen in June, so there'll be something happening between June to July / and then if that doesn't go through, don't lose disheart. It'll definitely go through by August, okay? And I'm also getting lower abdominal pains around this question as well. Lower abdo pains as well. So someone around you, I don't know if it's your mother or yourself that gets lower abdominal pain. I feel like that might be PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, or endometriosis, something like that. I feel like this has been going on for too long. I'm also getting the anxiety around you as well. This has taken a toll on you, lovey. This is really like stressed the mind out. You can't handle much more, they're saying to me. It's like time to move on. 555 is definitely the change around July. So they're saying to me 90, 19, and 86. So what is 1986? 1986. If we do the 1 and 9 is 10 in October and 1 in January. If we do the 86, that's 12. What's that? 14. So that's 5 and May. So this month. Okay, I don't know why they give me 86 out of all numbers. Why don't they just go 5? I don't get it, Spirit. But yeah, look forward to the next property. Whatever's going to take place with this property, it's definitely contract. They're showing me contract, and there's two offers here. Okay, obviously one. So how they do the contract to me. So if it's a contract, a little bit of education here, guys, for the themes that I get. If it's a contract, if it's a court case, if it's a will, the will paper will be shimmying in front of me in like a white color, whereas the court case one will be kind of like in a black color for the like a job description, or a court case, a job description, or anything that you need to sign, and it'll have a big white C on it. That's how I see it. Okay, so that way I know. But there's 2. They'll show me 1, 2, or 3. Maybe sometimes there's 4. It just depends on what the situation is. But I also feel like there's a court case for you as well, lovey. Not sure about what it is yet. If I had more time, I mean, it's only a mini reading, but if I had more time, we'd be able to work it out. But I just feel like this is going to go okay. Okay, there's smiles on your face. You haven't smiled for some time, they're saying to me. And now I'm hearing it's about time. It's about time. And this is a male saying this on the other side. Okay, so look forward to that. It's time for change for you. Definitely change coming up around July. So look forward to that, and I'll leave that there. Sylvia, you haven't been on here before, but if you could type in capitals validation and then put that up onto the page that you just posted your question on, then that way I can get Ellie to read it out for you. But we'll keep going. So yes, it was a lot of fun last week when Miss Ellie was off. We had the Abandoned and Haunted team in here. It was good fun. So I like it with their energy. They're really nice people. So Sylvia Bennett, yep, she's still watching. So Sylvia, you can type a capitals there, validation. Haley Collins, are my 2 sisters coming through tonight? We need some please and thank yous, guys. All right, so I'm not going to answer that. I would love to hear a beautiful, positive reading, please, and thank you, Leslie and Angels. Leona Sunday. Okay, let's go. Leona Sunday. What do we have for you? I get the number 16 around you, 7 in the month of July as well. 555 for you as well, lovey. Lots of stuff coming up. And I don't know why, but I just got a game like baseball or hockey or baseball or something like that, a game. Was it you with your son many moons ago that I can remember playing the game, the Sun? This is look, I feel like it's hockey game or something like that. I see the bat, but it's only a thin bat. Was it her? Do you remember? Can you remember, Ellie?
It's not lacrosse, is it?
Like lacrosse, yeah. But is lacrosse on the horse?
No, lacrosse is.
Which one's on the horse?
That would be polo.
Polo, yeah.
Lacrosse is the one where they've got the net and the ball on the hockey looking stick thing.
Okay.
It's mainly like it comes
Yeah.
from English.
Okay, I think this might be just hockey though. I know what you mean, yeah.
Lacrosse.
Oh, it's lacrosse, is it? Right, okay. Well, it's like a hockey stick. To me, it's the same thing. You hit a ball, that's it, right? So, yes.
It's not on ice.
It's not on ice. Yeah, but hockey's on grass as well, isn't it? You can do hockey on ice and grass. Because I remember playing hockey, not that I could hit the ball. I was better at soccer because the net was bigger. But I see your son. Look, I just see trophies around that. I'm going to draw a trophy here so we can get that in. Look, this is the worst looking trophy I've ever driven. It looks like a wine glass, honestly. I'm shocking at this. It's better than a broccoli in a skirt like I did once. That was supposed to be a bunch of flowers. Remember that, Ellie? So yes, this is champions. I don't know why. I just see champions. I see smiles. I see celebrations. People jumping up in the air. It's like punch in the air. It's going to be great. I don't know what part of the season this is for you, Leona, but this is going to be really good. And selections as well. So selections will be taking place. I feel like your son is going to be selected for something like the representatives. When I was at high school, I was really good at soccer and most of the sports because I hated, doing the theory stuff. So I pretty much put all my energy into the sports, and I was selected for a lot of stuff, as my friends would remember. And it was, I feel like that same feeling. That's what I'm getting. So, but I'll leave it there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. So we've also got here Sue Flynn. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Who else is there? Victoria Lee. Happy Monday, Lesley, Miss Ellie, and Spirit. Would there be a message for me this evening? Thank you so much. Vicky Lee. Victoria Lee. I know I said Vicky but your name is Victoria Lee, but I feel like they, it's a bit common sense that they probably just call you Vicky unless you don't like it. And I'm looking at the camera here because I'm not sure, because I just heard maybe she doesn't like it. She might just like Victoria or the other way around. I'm just going to write that down because Spirit said careful. I said, all right. Let's keep going. So I get the number 13 around you, 4 in the month of April. I do feel like that April birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, this was a significant month for you, okay? I'm seeing tears and I feel like despair. Despair and tears. And I'm also getting the number 9 around you for September. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around September. Do you have some form of like a necklace kind of locket kind of thing? They're saying to me locket. Ask her about the locket or something about a lock. Could be just a lock, or I've heard it wrong. Lock or locket. But I feel like this is a piece of jewelry or a lock. When they get the locket and they put the photos in it? Well, that's what I'm getting for you. Something about a gold chain or gold necklace, or someone had that when they were younger. Did you lose something like that? Lose this, or what is with the gold locket or something gold around the neck that was significant to you or somebody else that was passed down? If you haven't received it, were you supposed to receive it? And someone else is, because I see the handout as well, is either stolen or someone else has taken it from you, from you receiving it. I'm also getting like signet ring or ring as well. This is jewelry that had some significant meaning to someone. Their energy was on this already. It was like a secondhand passed me down, and it was meant to be kept. Anxiety is quite strong here, so, and I do feel like there's a like dry mouth, so issues around health with you as well. And this is about the throat as well. They just said ask her about the throat. So throat, maybe thyroid issues here, as well as, and I've got this little bit of a painful, slight headache. It's not hurting me. It's actually been annoying me. Okay, so I feel like there's headaches, or onset of headaches, onset to a migraine, potentially a migraine. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, that's really loud. Can turn that one down, Ellie? How do we turn that one down?
Sorry, down as much as I can.
Right.
Scroll down the page and click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application. Become a voice of the community.
There you go. Who's that? What did I just read for?
You just read for
yeah. Because someone just said Jennifer Thomason. My son is going through some legal issues, and I am just wondering if it will have a positive outcome. We might come back to that one. Yeah, Jennifer Thompson. Okay. Not that I'm a lawyer or anything, but I'll just give you what Spirit gives me.
fraction of the cost. Turnkey Receptionist will answer calls, transfer you to your team, or take messages. Turnkey Receptionist even handles sales inquiries, make bookings, and do online processes. Get professional.
Send your questions in, guys. Tell me where you're from. Suburb, state, country, county as well. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. Zoe Anderson, good evening. Lo Brown, good evening.
Hey, Leslie.
Huh?
30 seconds.
Oh.
30 seconds.
Far out. Did that go quick or what? Tippity. Hi, Tippity.
See, I'm giving you more than
I know. You're being really nice to me tonight, Miss Ellie. Normally she gives me 5 seconds or 10 seconds.
3 seconds.
That's still really loud.
2, 1.
Oh. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and Miss Ellie nearly threw me off my game of my little back introduction there. I was going to say, oh, I know, no, when you were looking at me, I'm thinking, oh my God, what? So we've got Jennifer Thompson. She wants to know, will her son get through the legal issues? And I do feel like I do see smiles on his face. Okay, so this is going to be a trying time for everybody, and the more you manifest the outcome, the better. So the more you manifest something, or you think about something that's going to go south or pear-shaped, then it's going to happen there, lovey. So I highly recommend you start planting the seed with the universe for it to go, as smooth as possible. And you say things like, I can't wait till my son's court case is over because it's going to be amazing. He's going to be so happy, and I can see the smiles on his face, and this is what's going to take place. And you got to feel it. You can't just say these things and manifest, your relationship partners or your friends or good things to happen for your children and stuff like that, unless you're really, really 100% feeling it. You actually have to visualize what you want. You can't not visualize what you want. It's so important. Just go and watch the Secret Full movie. I've said it, so I haven't said this one for a couple of weeks, but the Secret Full movie will show you all the laws of attraction, and it's a full documentary from Rhonda Byrne. I've said it for the last 500 shows, or nearly 547 live shows. I've said it pretty much, and I 100% believe that the universe is always listening to us. So the more we put it out there to capture the good things that we want and the intentions that we want, the universe wants to deliver. It does not ever want to disappoint the universe. So if you're always thinking, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week, well, guess what's going to happen? You're just going to get by till the end of the week. And it's 100% accurate when it does things like that. But they say, you ask, you believe, you let it go, and you receive. But I'm going to put another little item in there. You ask, you believe, you feel it, you let it go, and you receive. And that's how it works. So I don't ever stress over money. I don't ever stress over situations. I always just pull back the reins and mirror things, or I just pull back the reins and I don't stress. I don't hold grudges. I don't have any bad intentions for anyone, because if I did, being the chosen one with the gift that I have, I will be punishing myself, because the karma for me is it's like it's on steroids. It's hypersteroid. It wouldn't matter what I did. There's no way I could do anything to hurt anybody, because I always say I've always been there to finish things, not start things, because if I did, my karma will come back tenfold. And I'm a number 8 life path. So when you have a number 8 life path, that's the infinity. So everything goes up and it goes down and goes up and goes down. Sometimes it stays in the middle of the 8. But if I was to do something, the number 8 means that if I do something, it's instant karma for me. So I've only found that out a couple of years ago. And for going, back in time, I thought about this and I thought, wow, I've never ever done anything to anyone. I just finish things, like I just pull away, or I go, okay, too bad, too sad, your problem, not mine, whatever, you need to get over it. If it's a friend that's doing something to me or whatever, I just go, yep, that's it, done, you're out the door. If they want to come back, they come back. But if they don't, they don't, so... And I don't hold grudges either. I think that life is too short to hold grudges. I think that people have a reason, and, not everyone's perfect. But when we do things, at the spur of the moment. Sometimes it's a mistake or it's ego or whatever it is. And if that's the case, then, they've got to live with it too, and that's why I don't do karma, because people will get their own karma and they will punish themselves. And it's unfortunate that they do, but happy to bring people back into my life if they want to come back into my life. It's that simple. I don't hold grudges. But we've also got here, so over to you then, Miss Ellie, what, you've got a validation?
Yep, so there's one from Victoria Lee.
Okay.
She said, thanks for the reading, Lesley. I get called Victoria and Vicky, so either is fine.
Okay.
Gold jewelry is a bit interesting there. Someone else may have got that when Mum passed. Yes, I have an underactive thyroid. Just started some herbal mixtures with a naturopath. So far, so good.
There you go. I actually still think they're still showing me the jewelry. They're showing me the handout. So it's always when I see jewelry and I know that someone's either going to steal it or take it because they don't want someone else to have it, they always show me the hand, and the hand is always open to receive. But if it's over like this as a claw, you know, like you claw things, if it's over, it means it's stolen. That's the theme that I get. So if the hand is facing up, the palm is facing up, it means that it hasn't been stolen. If it's facing over, it means it's been taken and stolen. Okay, and that's what I see. I feel like this has been taken from you. It's been taken, and it's with the palm up. So you were supposed to get something. And I think if you dig a little bit deeper, you might find out. They're still showing me that. She's still saying, keep saying it, keep saying it. All right. So, but we'll leave it there. And it's funny because people come back to me later saying, remember how you say this? And I said, well, no, because I've done about 50,000 readings, a bit of exaggeration, but it feels like it. I can't remember every reading I do, especially when I'm on radio. It's impossible. And then even the private readings is pretty full on for me. I can't remember everything that I've said. So where were we up to here, Miss Ellie? So we've done that validation, and I'm probably a little bit behind. Zoe Anderson, good evening. We've also got here Jacqueline Anthropus. Good evening, Jem. We've got Perth, WA. Thanks for joining us, Hayley Collins. We've also got, where are we up to? Okay, Carly Patterson, good evening. John Carter, thanks for joining us. Oh, I've just caught up to the validation. Right, here we go. Leslie Strudwick. Hi, Leslie. Ellie, doesn't it feel weird saying your name? Like my name is Leslie and her name's Leslie. I feel really weird saying my name.
I'm so switched off. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just so switched off with it now because I go by like 3 different names to different people and places. So if I hear one, I'm just like,
whatever. Okay, so we've got hi, Leslie, Ellie, and everyone. Happy Monday. Liked and shared. Thank you. Would love to know if you have any messages from my mum or my grandmother. I have been dreaming about them a lot lately. So when you have dreams about people, I'm not a dream therapist, guys. So the only thing I know about dreams is that they come and they visit you. So that's amazing. And I had Bob, my dog, come and visit me. I know everyone doesn't care, but my dog was really, really cute. I had him for 16 years, and he was like my little buddy. He used to sit underneath my feet all the time. I used to trip over him, nearly break my neck. But yeah, that was the good memories, you know. He was a very funny dog. I had a very funny witty about him. But and he came and visit me a couple of weeks ago. But if you're dreaming, if you see in your dreams the person that has passed over, they've come and they've given you a visit, okay? And it's beautiful, and that's that they're just letting you know that they're there. But let's go, Spirit. So we've got, I get the number 28 around you. 2 and 8 is 10 in the month of October, and 1 or January. I do feel like January was significant for you as well, because as much as I don't like to relate December or January to I was going to say Easter, Christmas, but what is Easter? Why did I say Easter? So Easter, okay, I'm going to write that down. So I don't like to relate I lost my mind. Did one of them have a bit of a stroke or dementia or something with the mind? Because I'm all over the place here. I can't get my words out properly. And I looked at October. I was meant to say December and January, but I said October. So something about the mind here. I feel like cognitive function was out the door. She's saying to me, I didn't have the capacity anymore here. She couldn't think, she said. Couldn't think no more. I also get the number 13. So 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. I feel like birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there as well. I'm also seeing her pulling up the sheets. This is a theme as well. When I see this as a theme, I know that they're afraid to pass over to the other side, but they had comfort there. This lady had comfort around with people around her. I know that sounds general, but she's very appreciative. She's like giving me the prayer. She's going, I'm very appreciative a prayer. Was there also a priest blessing or coming there and blessing? Because they just showed me a priest flicking the holy water or whatever they do there. They were just showing me that. So a priest was there, or someone was there, or this a religious thing, or just people just outside the door just praying, praying for an easy passing. I don't know if this is for you though. I feel like this might be for either Marge, Tiffany, Kylie Patterson, maybe Zoe Anderson, somewhere around that area. If it's not for you, then it's going to be around there. Linda Fahl, F-A-H-L, sorry. And I do get the anxiety around you as well. I'm also getting 23. 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. So this month here, so 2 and 3, 23. They're also giving me headaches again. Do you also have backache as well? Back. Well, I won't tell you what I just heard. Backache. I will tell you. When I said, do you also get a backache? They said, tell her she gets a brain ache. Maybe too much. I feel like there's too much talking sometime. Okay, so whoever is on the other side that had an attitude, I don't feel like this was your mum, but I feel like someone is over there, like an uncle, like your uncle or the mother's brother or someone that was close to the family has got a bit of an attitude problem. I haven't heard that one before, but I also get 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. Definitely October, okay? So we've got the 28, there's 1 and the October and the January, and we've got the 19. So they're bringing me back to October again. So whatever's occurred, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around October. Definitely October was significant around you, lovey, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay. Rightio, where are we up to here? I've got a lot of people not putting messages up. So Del Ross, here we go. Del Ross. Hi, ladies. Any messages from my son? Lots of love hearts, lots of rainbows, lots of party hats here. So messages from the son. What do I get? The throat area here. I feel like there was a loss of breath here as well. I'm also getting the number 14 around you, 5 in the month of May. I do feel like 14 was significant or will be significant coming up in the future. Okay, so hold that date there as well. May is definitely significant. I'm also getting 13. So 13 and 14. 1 and 3 is 4 and the month of April as well. So lots of numbers around you. 17, 8, August as well. So August, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. There's also issues around property around you. I do feel like your son is. Do you feel him around? Because I feel there's shadows on my right here, and I feel like that you have the knowing sense. Okay, so they're saying to me, that she's facing the left, little shimmer of white light, and also the shadows here, because just passing by. Do you get like little feelings and energy around for your son here? The energy of your son is so strong. I'm actually contemplating whether he's passed or whether he's still alive. Because I'm just getting the energy was so strong. It was magnetic energy. And really, really like high energy person. And I do feel like that there was a lot of anxiety here as well. They're showing me the heartache. I feel like there's tears. I feel like this is where I might have passed on. And I'm also seeing a vehicle as well. They're also giving me pain in my left, like under... what's it called, like my left side of my abdominal area. I'm also hearing Terry or Tony, Terry, Tez, Tony. And there's a weird name that I don't even know if it's a name, Wern, W-E-A-R-N, or Wayne. Something like that, and you can hear the anxiety coming out. I mean, I don't suffer with anxiety, but I feel like this is you or this was your son. I feel like this ran in the family, actually. They're saying it's running in the family. Lots of nutrition for you there, lovey, because good nutrition, because when you have anxiety, it's the nutrition deficiencies that you have that actually escalate, depression and anxiety and all that stuff. So look at your magnesium, your vitamin Bs, your Ds, your zincs, your everything like that, magnesium at night, zinc in the morning with food and stuff. So functional medicine doctors are the best. So look at that. I highly recommend getting your nutrition on point if you already haven't started or done so. They're telling me run. Whatever that means, I don't know. I just saw runner and run. That's what I heard. So I don't understand that. You might understand that better than me, but I just need to say what I get. So what else do we have here? If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. I've got Robert, O-R-E-L-I, O-R-E-L-J. I don't know how to pronounce it. How would you pronounce that, Miss Ellie? O-R-E-L-J, like with a J. That is impossible for me to, it's the 5 letters, but I can't say it. I'm really sorry, Robert. I'm just going to call you Robert. How about that? J. Hi, Leslie. Could you give me some general guidance? It was my birthday yesterday. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. So what do we get here from Spirit? I get the number 23 for you, 5 in the month of May as well. I also feel like there's a crossroads here for you. Crossroads of things of to do. You've got some really good ideas, but you've never put them into place, okay? Well, if you have, they haven't kind of taken off because there hasn't been that push behind it, okay? Motivation I'm getting. The motivation is low here. And I feel like you're just in a dormant state. The feet are on the ground, but they're not moving anywhere, You've got to get, this is a horse year, okay? So this year is a horse year. It's all about motivation. So if you haven't got into 1st, 2nd, and 3rd gear in January, February, March, you need to do it now, lovey, because you're going to be stalemate into this position, this time frame for another 2 or 3 years. You don't want to be there 2 or 3 years. Trust me, this is not going to be self-satisfying for you, okay? So whatever you've got on your mind, ideas, it's time for change. And this is going to be happening. This is going to be happening around July into August, because the time is going so quick. We don't have much time left for this year. I mean, we're halfway through it, guys. I'm also getting 11 around you for November. November is significant as well. So look forward to November, big changes, okay? Big changes in November. So you've got the changes in July, mini changes, opportunities, and then you've also got big changes coming up in July, and you need to look after the health as well. Because I can see someone's going to be visiting the doctor, and we don't want people visiting the doctor. We want people to be as healthy as possible. And lots of anxiety around you. You don't show your emotions too much. The people around you, yeah, they like you, they love you, but you don't show enough emotions. This is catching you up sometimes because it's causing a little bit of friction, and you need to zip it up sometimes, but not when it comes to emotions and love. Okay, especially with family members, because if you have a son or if you have a young male around you, that person needs a phone call, like a wellness check-in. Okay. Because I feel like they've gone into their head, they've gone a bit quiet. They're doing the detail in their head and they're churning. They need a wellness check. Son or a young male. And sometimes I think that. You just don't want to admit it. Like you don't want to admit that there's something wrong. But I feel like there's something not wrong. I just feel like there's something in the head that this young male is thinking about, and he's just churning it over. But if someone checks in with him, he's going to be fine after that, okay? Because he's not feeling the support. So whoever that is around you. But I'll leave it there. Who else have we got here? Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I've got a couple of validations. First one's from
Leslie Stradwick, is it?
Yes.
Yep.
I was gonna forget about that.
Oh, there you go. That's why I couldn't talk. There you go.
So Leslie Studwick said, my grandmother had a stroke, no priest or religion, and lots of anxiety. My stepfather had a big attitude, so brain ache is something he would say. I split up with my abusive partner on the 20th of October.
Oh, there we go. Bingo. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh or anything, but I just think that the way spirit comes across to me is just so crazy, because I didn't want to say the backache, and then he goes, no, brain ache, and I'm thinking, oh, you're a bit of a smarty pants, aren't you? So there it is. There, look, there you go. There's your brain ache, and then we've got the October. So definitely the October was significant for you. And sometimes, lovey, we dodge bullets when this happens. So I think you need to brace yourself with this one and just be kind to yourself. What else did she say? She said my father had a big attitude. Yeah, I don't know if I wrote that down, but I couldn't talk because of the stroke. Do you see how it affects me? I just go, I sound like Daffy Duck. You know what I mean? Like I want to say these words, and I was saying October when I should have been writing December and January. But it's crazy. And that's what spirit does. It'll scramble my brain. If someone's got either dementia, I can't remember what I'm saying because I'm feeling what they're feeling. And if they've had a stroke, I'm all scrambled again. If they've had pain, I've got to get rid of the pain straight away or talk about it straight away, because otherwise I'll be sitting there all night with with my leg amputated or the feeling of it, or my shoulder broken or something like that, and I can't handle it. I don't know how the people in the living could handle it, let alone me handle it, because I'm a sookie. I'm a big sookie lala when it comes to pain. So yeah.
How many more do you want?
Validations. You take over, Ellie, because then I don't have to do as well. I can actually have a drink of water. What's in my
voice, people?
What? It's not a good night for that, Miss Ellie.
Kylie Patterson said, Lesley, it could relate to a past loved one. He was born on July 21st. I was born in January, and we didn't always see eye to eye. I do get lower back discomfort, and I also get brain aches from chatty kids.
Oh, there you go, brain aches. I get brain freeze if I have something too cold. Do you get that? Yeah, that's the worst. Oh,
I avoid eating and drinking cold things
for
that purpose.
Yeah, I know. I try and have hot stuff all the time. Hot lunches. Go early.
Then Del Ross said, "Thank you, Lesley. My son passed last month of lung cancer.
No.
I do feel him around me."
Oh, that's what I got the throat error. I got the breathing loss of breath there. Oh, lovey, that's terrible. Yes, that's really sad. I'm really sorry for your heartache there, lovey. But rest assured, they're always with you. So you need to talk out loud to him, because if he's come through and shown me that, as well as the other information that I provided, I'm telling you, they are always listening. They're always there, sitting beside, and you're going to feel things on the end of the bed. You'll be sitting on the end of the bed. So you'll feel sensations. You won't be able to push, like sometimes you think that the sheets are tight at the end of the bed and you're trying to push your feet down. Well, I can promise you guys, it's not your sheets half the time. It is actually someone from the other side sitting on the end of the bed trying to get your attention, or just there to because their soul is lost, or their soul is or they want you to know, or they're there, you to know that they're there, or they want you to be protected from them. And that's what they do. They sit at the end of the bed. I've seen that 1,000 times. I've actually seen angels sitting on the end of the bed. I know that sounds crazy, and I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but that's how it is, what I see. And when I do my private readings, people come along and they say, well, that's really weird because I couldn't move my feet. And I go, yeah, well, that was the old dog that used to sit on the end of your bed, things like that. So we've got here lots of love hearts, and I'm scrolling like Joe Undella. Thank you very much. She's done about 94,000 love hearts. Thank you. I think she loves me. Just saying, you got another validation.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. Well, let me just pass it back over to Ellie, then I'll come back to Joe Undella. How about that, Miss Ellie? We might have to go for a break.
I got a large, big one from
Kylie Patterson.
Kylie Patterson. Leona Sunday.
Oh, where'd you get that one from? Righto, hit me with it.
So Leona said Tryson plays on his team that he is praying to win the championship gold at the end of the season.
I see that coming.
The season just started. He was on an A division team and came back home to play with his home team, B division. It's his last year to play with them. He wanted to come back to fight for gold. The team is playing now. Yes, lacrosse can be played on the field or grass.
There you go.
Or in a building with cement floors, or they have turf floors. And this is what just happened at his school. His team won gold and he received an award.
There you go. I said, look, there's my look. It looks like a terrible trophy. I don't even know what it is, but there you go, champions. Yeah. What?
First team All-American men's lacrosse, 95 goals in the season,
Wow.
and his second in assists. It's the highest award one can receive. So with
That's
your reading,
mad.
I don't know if it was the past that just happened or the future. He's fighting to win championship at the end of the season. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Wow. Well, I did say champions, so there's actually an S on the end. So I do see that S on the end, but definitely trophy coming up. Well, I don't know. Let's see if it comes at the end of the year there, Leona. So I'm just saying what I get. I don't like to predict too much, but I'm just saying what I get. And if that's what I get, that's what I get. And I've already, you've got it on the recording here. You can go over to YouTube anytime and pick up the recording or save this one here. It's show number, what show number? 547, is it?
Yep.
500 and show number 547 in brackets on the live here. And it's also show number 200 for a live 90.5 FM. So you can go to that one there on YouTube because Facebook takes down all the lives after about 30 days or something like that. So you won't be able to go back and watch it on Facebook. That's why I grab all the validations and post them up after the shows. But yes, we definitely something's coming up for your son's selection. I just don't feel like he's finished yet for some reason. Honestly, I don't feel like he's finished yet. Okay, so we've got 5 million love hearts from Joe Undella. Thank you, lovey. That's beautiful. I'm feeling the love. She says, good evening, beautiful Leslie. Hope you are well and sending love and light, sharing the love. She said, may I ask a question, please, of someone? Be so very appreciated. God bless. Thank you. All right, let's do Joe. I wrote your name on the other page, I think. Yep, Joe Undella. Andela. So I do, gosh, I get a lot of people with anxiety here at the moment. So I do get the anxiety around you, and I also get 16. I also get 23 for you, 13 as well. Lots of people with the same numbers here tonight. 16, 1 and 67 in the month of July. Big changes coming up in July for you as well there, lovey. And 2 and 3 is 5. So you got the 5, which is May as well. And look at how that works. So then you've got the 13, 1 and 3 is 4, and the month of April as well. I do feel like last month was a bit up and down, a bit of a roller coaster. So we've got the roller coaster there. But everything is on its way up for you now. A couple of opportunities coming up. And this is going to be around the end of July. End of July. So look forward to whatever you're doing it right, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's your heart and your soul is in the right place for the path to going forward. So whatever it was in the past, forget it. It's not there anymore. It's full steam ahead for you. I really like this reading. I'm actually excited for what's coming up in the future for you, lovey, because I feel like that things are going to shift gears after July, and there's more money coming in the door as well. They just show me the size. So when I see the dollar signs, they show me in small, medium, or large, and I just saw quite a few large coming, like 4 or 5 of them flying across me. So lots of dollar signs coming in. This is going to be after July, so probably into August, September. So look forward to that. It might not mean much to you, but for the money, but it actually, for me, it shows them as a lot of bigger dollars, if that makes sense. They also show me you pushing out the money as well, which is, that's common sense. But I feel like this is more than normal. Some things have gone, like the things that you need to repair is gone, and it does need repair now. So just show me reno repair or something around the property. Wherever you are, they're saying to me reno repair or repair now before it gets worse if you can. I'm also feeling pain in my jaw as well. So do you have like an issue with a tooth or something with the gum or something about that, like flossing? Like everyone should floss. I can't stress that enough. The jaw or the gum. Something's going on around with the gum or the flossing. I mean the jaw. But everyone needs to floss because they get all that stuff stuck in your teeth and it causes bacteria and it goes straight through your bloodstream. I used to lecture this, and it's actually such a common thing for people to neglect, but I highly recommend it. It's I get my teeth cleaned like every 2.5, 3 months. I can't stand it. I just got to do it. Because if you don't, then it's pretty bad. So I just feel like something's crawling all over me, up my legs and up my arms. Do you get that sensation in your body as well there, Joe? Or is there someone around you that feels like they're itchy all the time or they get allergies? I felt like, and I wore tonight my beautiful purple tracky dacks, and they've got elastic around the base, and it felt like, something like a cockroach or something was walking up my leg, which we've got cockroaches in here, they're like the size of King Kong. But I felt like someone was walking up me, and then I just checked my arm, and I felt like someone was on my arm. So do you get allergies, or do you get something like that, or does some relative in your family, get any of that? So the allergy on the skin, or is that you, Miss Ellie? Have you got an allergy? Oh, geez. Wow. Yeah, right. So it might be Ellie I'm picking up on, because her skin is all flared up. So the skin or something, because I feel like I'm itchy on my legs. I feel like I'm itchy on my arms as well. But I'll leave it there, and all the best, and look forward to this year. Money coming through, 555 changes around July, and then October is going to be significant as well. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for all your love as well. But we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. How quick did that half an hour go? That was so quick.
Well, you've only got a minute and a half, by the way.
Only got a minute and a half. Right, thank you. Alrighty then.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home, providing dedicated, dignified, versatile.
Oh, I just saw that one there from Kylie.
Assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity and
Right, I'm going to scroll forward so I can actually catch up.
Setting the highest standard in funeral professionalism and supporting families through what is the most difficult time of their lives. Located in Smithfield and Miranda, servicing all Sydney areas, Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services, always with you. 9604 9604. Station sponsor.
Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. How you going, Miss Ellie? You all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Surviving.
Ghost investigation this Saturday night is going to be really good. Are you going to sneeze and frighten the life out of us, Ellie, or what?
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah. See, look, if you could just see her devilish face, honestly. Here she comes.
Obviously.
You bugger. Oh, my friend calls me, one of my friends called me, I never met him, but one of my friends online calls me bugger. I think you're running over your, oh no, you're not. Calls me bugger, and I think he needs to call you bugger.
Yours?
Huh?
Was that yours?
Yeah, Troy, one of my friends, never met him.
You got 8 seconds.
8 seconds, okay, thanks for that.
Obviously. Ghost investigation if I didn't.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and we're in fine form here tonight. How many readings have I done, Miss Ellie, do you think? 15?
Oh, I lost count.
Oh, I don't know either. I've lost counts as well. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. It's our 200th show here on Alive 90.5 FM. And we've got 550 live shows coming up in 3 weeks' time, which is going to be great. So I'll post up all my shows. We've got an event coming up on the 16th of Sunday, the 16th of June, with my friend from Melbourne, Still Sick, Still Here, from Rory from Still Sick, Still Here. He's going to come up to Sydney, and I said, bring the whole family. He goes, oh, I can't because I got all the pets and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, well then we'll just do this and then I'll come down to Melbourne one time. So let's do this. Let's get it rocking and rolling, and so that people can actually meet us in person. I haven't done a platform event for 2 years, as Ellie described to me earlier. I thought it was, well, my outside of Psychic TV, it was from December 21. So that's a long time ago. So yeah, I forgot about the other one. So we've done the validation from Leona. If you've got a validation, and post it up on this main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I had a really, really bad burnt lip. Did you see it? Yeah, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And I'm only just getting sensation in it the last couple of days. So the nerve is actually, I must have really messed up the nerve. I think it was 3rd-degree burns. But now it feels so much better, thank God, because I thought I wasn't going to feel anything anymore. So we've got Susan McDonald. Yes, back over to you there, Miss Ellie. You've got another validation, have you?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't saying that, but I was going, not feeling things. I can relate.
Well, what did you do?
Got nerve damage all through my left hand. Got bitten by a dog at like 16.
Oh, wow.
And my friend, we discovered it accidentally because my friend went like this with a pencil, and I woke up and I was falling. I fell asleep in class, and they were trying to wake me up, so they thought it was a good idea to smash a pencil into my finger, and I just slept through it.
Oh, wow. That's insane.
I've still got that scar.
Yeah, wow.
But I do actually have a validation.
Oh, well, over to you there, Miss Ellie. Go. Who's this one for?
Joe and Della.
Okay. The one I just did.
So Joe said, thank you very, very much, Leslie. You and Spirit are always so greatly appreciated with love and light.
Ah, she's beautiful.
I so look forward to July and onwards. Yay, woohoo, go Joe.
Go Joe, on fire. Woohoo.
I'm not sure with the sore jaw that could actually...
Well, it might be coming up. You might have a wisdom tooth, lovey, so don't rule it out.
Daughter, I'll keep an eye out for
daughter.
that one.
There you go.
With allergies, scratchy skin could be my adopted granny.
Her adopted granny. Oh, how sweet. Wow. There you go. All the way from New Quay in Cornwall, England. Margaret Jackson, thanks for joining us. She says, grand rising to everyone here, all the way from a very hot New Quay in Cornwall in England. What's the temperature there, I wonder? Because it's not that cold here in Sydney, Australia yet, but I love the heat. I can't wait to go back to Queensland, which will be shortly, and to enjoy that. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
28 degrees there.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Gosh, we get 42 degrees here. That's not hot. That's just beautiful.
Speaking for
English, yeah, I know. True.
That's hot for them.
I know. When I I took my daughter to Italy. I took her to Italy when she was 18 months old and almost 2, roughly around that. And I took her to England. She slept the whole way she slept the whole way in the plane, and then about 24 hours later after the plane as well. We were just buggered. I slept too. Anyway, we got there to England. It was 30 degrees or something. But the whole 2 weeks after, it poured rain. I was freezing, and then the day that we left, it was 30 degrees. So I worked that one out. I wasn't impressed with England, but anyway, but I still love it. It was beautiful. Very, very old, traditional, old. It's just so beautiful, pretty. So anything else for you? You're looking at me. Okay, right. Okay, let's keep going. Who was I going to read for? No, I didn't pull up anyone there yet, did I? I don't understand that one. Where am I? I don't understand that question. I'm not going to read that out. Jane Noselli Mampi, she says, good morning. We don't say good morning here, Jane. We say good day or happy Monday or hi, because morning is morning. It's a spell. That's why they call words spelling or grammar, things like that, for grimoire. So we say good evening or happy day or happy Monday. Hope all is well with everyone. Any guidance on spirit, please? Said Jane. I haven't seen this name before. Nosellimampe. Okay. Has she been on here before, or is that Mempe? Mempe looks familiar.
I know the Mempe name.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here for you? I get the number 18, 9 in September. I also get 14 around you, 5 in May. So this month's been significant. Look, this month has gone crazy busy again for me, and it's just nearly over. I can't believe that it's nearly over. And I feel like that, you can't blink these days because you're going to miss a day. That's how quick everything is. But 18, 9 or September, I feel like there's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. They're very, very quick for May for you as well this month. And I'm also getting pain around the back of my head here. So on the right side of back of head, whatever's happened there. I feel like someone's just, when you see the cartoons and they get the shovel and they whack you in the back of the head or something. That's how I feel like I've been hit in the back of the head. So back of head sore or pain. I'm just trying to write here. I feel like this person around you has had cognitive disorder or something around either, it might not be for you here. I might be pulling in someone else because I feel like this is strong. Nicole Haley, good evening. Marge, maybe around there, or Leona, Jill. I don't think it's Jill Polglaze. So we've got, so I feel like there might be drugs involved or something to do with some kind of overdosing or medication, but not overdose. Does that make sense? So I feel like there's like a medical drug involved in this because I feel like I'm numb on one side, or there's constant taking of the tablets. I just see that, yeah, they just show me popping pills. You know, like when you get the blister pack and you just pop it. So popping pills. I don't know who's that around you. It might be someone else in the live here, but I feel like this is really important. They just show me just popping pills. Some of them have gone down the drain. Someone's also put them down the drain, or down the toilet, I should say. This is really important because I feel like this person's had a change, like something's changed or hit a low crossroad here, a very low crossroad. I don't know who that is around you there, Jane, but it's definitely changing. Whoever it is it's changed. They've hit a wall, and the anxiety is really high. I'm also getting pain like in the middle of my chest. I feel like this is not a heart attack, but I feel like this is just a sorrow pain, a pain of sorrow. Sometimes I can't tell if someone's had a loved one that they've lost, and the pain is horrendous for, you know, the one that's in the living from the one that's passed over. Sometimes if that's a sweetheart love, or, you know, like a true love or anything like that, then the pain that I get, oh, sorry, this is from the other side. The pain that I get from the person from the other side can feel like a heart attack, but it feels so much the same as a heart attack as sorrow of love. Does that make sense? Or a broken heart. So it's very hard to tell sometimes. I do feel like someone's had a broken heart. This was an older person, like an elder lady. And I feel like this elder lady had a heart on her sleeve as well, like very, very timid, very, very shy. Timid and shy, very, you know, like little cutie pie. Timid and shy, she's saying that rhymes, little cutie pie. She said, I'll take it. She's also showing me smoke. Someone else is smoking as well. Someone was supposed to stop smoking, but they haven't stopped smoking. It's like someone tests the fingers, you know, like when the smoker smokes, they get that nicotine smell on their fingers. Well, I can see someone putting the actual fingers to the nose. The person that I'm talking about can't concentrate either. There's no cognitive function. It's like they've lost their mind. I don't know if this is dementia or stroke. I don't think it's a stroke. I don't see stroke. I feel like this might be onset of dementia or onset of memory loss or something like that. They're giving me headaches too. This could be something around a tumor. I feel like there might be something here. Whatever's going on, this is really catching up with them, or caught up with them, I heard. I'm also getting 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March as well. So March and December. December was significant. I don't like to relate December or January around Christmas or New Year. I always relate it because that's just so general. I don't like doing general stuff. I just want to say that December and to January, right up into March, I feel like that was a detrimental time. Like this was a heartache time. It's a sorrow. They're saying to me the sorrow was you know, deep to the core. It's cutting to the core. Just show me the knife cut to the bone, okay? Knife cut to bone. Oh, I can't even write. Knife cut to bone. Yeah, and the coughing here. So lots of anxiety. You know, anxiety catches up on people because people don't have that proper nutrition, you know, like your magnesiums, your vitamin Bs and all that stuff. So if you're suffering in silence, guys, you need to go to functional medicine doctor, get tested for all your essential minerals, whatever you can get tested for, guys. I can't stress it enough. I see a lot of people with unnecessary anxiety. And it's purely, you know, for me, Spirit keeps saying, bash them in the head with the nutrition. Just tell them. I'm like, okay, I'm doing my best, but, you know. But we'll leave it there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. So if you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. We've got a live, a live 90.5 FM is 200 shows tonight. I haven't emphasized that too much because we've got the 550 live shows coming up in 3 weeks' time. So that's going to be amazing. And Ellie's doing some air punches. I took, if anyone's seen my Facebook page, before I came to the studio tonight, I took Hiroki and one of my friends, my friend Lizzie, to the gym tonight. I can't get the guy away from the gym. I don't know what I've done to him. So little Hiroki, my little Japanese exchange student, he's here with me for another 5 weeks. I think he's going to go back looking like King Kong. I said to him I said to him in the kitchen tonight, I said, show me your muscles. I go like this, like, show me your muscles, And he shows me, then he pulls up his sleeve and he shows me his guns. I laughed. I said, you're really cute. He's like, he doesn't say much. He's very shy. He doesn't say much still, but he's loving the gym. I can't get him out. He's like, we going to the gym? I say, yeah, we can go now if you like, because I'm not going later tonight because I've got to go to the studio. He goes, okay. So he's already ready. Like, I've gone upstairs and half an hour later, get ready. And then he's already ready, waiting downstairs for me, like tapping his hands on the kitchen table. Like, where is she? Yeah, he can't get him out. I said, you're going to go back looking like King Kong. And he goes, huh? I said, King Kong, like muscles. And he goes, no. And he gets his phone, shows me the Incredibles.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Mr. Incredible. Yeah, that's what. So he shows me him in it. And I go, well, no, you don't want to look like Mr. Incredible because Mr. Incredible's a Y shape. He's only got all shoulders and you need to do the legs as well. So tonight I smashed him with the legs. And he's standing there going, oh, touching his legs. I go, you want me to piggyback you? Because I can piggyback you. I'm strong enough to do that. And he goes, oh, no, okay. And I go, okay. But if you have to, there, Haruki, I'm happy to piggyback you, mate. It makes me laugh. He can't believe the weights that I lift because I lift really heavy weights and he can't believe that I lift that weight because he's trying to catch up to me. And I'm thinking, mate, don't do an injury because I'm not going to send you back overseas to your country. Well, and if you got an injury, your girlfriend will just, shoot me. So, okay, Bev Ridley, let's see what's going on here. Bev, she says, Lesley, please, I'm in over my head with financial situation. Any spirit message? Thank you. Now, Bev Ridley's been with me for a long, long time. I hardly ever do a reading for her. She never asks for much, but I'm going to do one tonight. And I just got 18 for you, 9 in September, and I also just heard August, okay? And I do feel like that your dad is always around you, and you know that as well. So is there 2 properties, or was there 2 properties? And I'm also getting headaches around you as well. Okay, so the forehead here, I feel like this is just stress, as you just said, that you're over your head. And you being the way you are, I feel like there's things that need to be methodically put in order because you've slipped a bit, okay? Something's left. They're saying to me the horse has already left the gate, okay? But this can be turned around. I think there is, someone told me once, there's a financial counselor. They don't charge you anything, but if you're struggling and you're in Australia, I don't know if it's outside of New South Wales, but if you're struggling and you need help to get your finances back on track, there's a thing called a financial counselor. So look that up so that they can help you and they can help you do a budget, and they do it for free because you need help. So they help you do the budget and they help you save, tell you to save where you can save, blah, blah, blah. So look that up there, Bev. But I do feel like this is going to change, but the stress is pressure on, and you're not sleeping as well. Okay, so we've got lack of sleep here. I feel like you're like a washing machine in the bed, just tossing and turning. They're also showing me tears as well. Look, they're saying to me when Dad was alive, things were okay, but I feel like you've let your guard down with what's going on, okay? It's time for change for you, and that's going to be around August and also August and September. I do feel like September, feet on the ground, lovey. So brace yourself. You know what I said before? I spoke about the manifesting, and I said that, if you want something, you've got to ask, believe, you've got to feel it, you've got to let it go, and you've got to receive it. And that's how it works. Okay. So this is another thing for you. Definitely go watch the Secret full movie because it talks about all the laws of attraction for, prosperity, financial, money, all that stuff as well. But I don't see you. I don't see you getting too far like behind in things because things are going to shift around. They're saying to me where there's a will, there's a way with you, and then you've got some assets or something there that you could sell or put in place to lift it up. Or you might need to go back to if you get the pension. I don't know. I just heard pension, so I just heard tell her about the pension. if you get the pension, apparently I saw a TikTok tonight where just came up on my feed, and apparently in New South Wales or Australia, you can get your pension, I think it was 9 or 13 days, 13 weeks prior to your to the anniversary of your whatever year it is that you get your pension. I wouldn't have a clue, but just go and do some search on that, or do some due diligence and research that, Lovey. But I do see that things are going to change for you, and it's all about mindset here. So the more we think about things that are going pear-shaped, the more we think about things that are going south that we don't want, consider yourself receiving it for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is, because you're planting the seed with the universe, and the universe is over here, and then you've got your alignment of spirit here, and they need to align. If they're not aligning and they're missing and they're going all over the place and they're flying everywhere, then you're not going to have alignment with spirit or your soul or the universe. And it's so important. I can't stress it enough. It sounds like I've got one eye in the middle of my head. I never used to believe this stuff until Ellie's looking to see if I've got one eye in the middle of my head. I never used to believe this stuff, but now I 100% believe in the demons. I was only talking to a friend today about that. I believe in the universe listening to you. Whatever you're thinking and feeling, you're going to get 100%. So if you want to change that, you have to test it. The best way to test if the angels are listening to you, or the universe or spirit, is to ask for parking angels to give you a parking spot outside of the shopping center when you go to the shop, so your hair doesn't get wet and go curly like mine, because my hair was a fro this afternoon. I've literally had to straighten it to death. That's why I was a bit late, Ellie, because it was a fro. Trust me, the people at home, Haruki just looked at me the other day and went, oh, okay, because I had dreadlocks, like I had ringlets.
Gonna have to watch this week because we're meant to get over 100 mil of rain.
Oh, wow.
So just
this week?
Yes. Well, where I live anyway, there's
wow.
up to 70 mil one day and up to 40 mil the next day.
Wow.
So bring your umbrella.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I haven't told, I'm not going to tell everybody. Actually, I might just give it as a surprise. I haven't told nobody this. I've got a function on tomorrow that I'm attending, and it's a bit out there. Let me tell you. But I'm not going to say nothing to no one until it happens, because I want to just see how it pans out first. So I'll just hold that thought. Okay, hold that thought. Just pretend I didn't say anything. So, yes, I also get for you there, Bev, left hamstring, or left at the back of the leg of the quad. I just got pain there. I don't know if it was me from doing heavy weights tonight, but is that you, Miss Ellie? No? Okay, good.
No, but I dealt with
what's that?
I dealt with 4 hamstring cases today.
Oh.
Funny that comes up.
Well, I got a big pain in my hamstring just then, and it wasn't me, because it's gone now. Well, good.
I just dealt with 4 of them today.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if it was your client, your patients, but I think it's someone here, but maybe it's Bev, I don't know. Someone's hurt a hemi, or they need to get restitched back on. Did they have restitching back on by any chance?
Was it your left one?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Look, I just wrote it down. Left, look. Left.
Yeah, no, we had I don't know whether that's coming from my side, but we had about 3 of them. All
left legs. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now see, the pain's gone, so it must be can you tell your patients if they want a reading, they have to come on my show, okay? No. Can you? Far out. What's going on here?
Not my fault.
That's insane.
I dealt with 4 of those today.
Now let me just see. Has anybody on the live feed here got a left hamstring pain or issue with the left hamstring, or they've had surgery on it, or they have to get it reattached? Because once you do a hemi, sometimes they can come off the bone. I had one of my old PT clients. She was playing badminton with one of her children, and this is going back years ago. And sure as ever, she slipped on the floor, and the hamstring got ripped completely off the bone. Oh, that would have been so painful. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. But, yes, can you please share that with those patients tomorrow? Any patient that walks in the door, I give you permission to come over to my show if they want a reading, not to do it outside of the show, okay? Because that's not fair to everyone else. Okay. She's shaking her head. Nicole Haley said, wow, my neck is always sore. There you go. Oh, well done. Jacqueline Antropos, she says, I can't wait for summer again. I have been having a few wins in lotto lately, Leslie. I am so grateful. See, because you're so grateful. That's how you got to do it. I mean, everyone knows when I won the 58,600 with my last lot of work colleagues, there there was 14 of us. We won a Powerball. We had Division 2. We had every single number except for one number, which was the number 8. We had the number 7. That's how close it was. We would have won 75 million between us because it was 150 million. A guy in Adelaide won the 150 million. So we were one number and one digit off the 75 million between 14 of us. However, that afternoon, I swear to God, I must be psychic. That afternoon, I was talking to my work colleague and I was talking to him and I was telling him about how I'm a number 8 and he was a number 8 as well. And in the, the numerology and how that was so important. And I spoke to him about 10 minutes. And then sure as ever, the number that we were missing was the number 8. Can you believe that? I'm still kicking myself. I'm honestly still kicking myself. But never mind. Everybody got about 4,000. We all, between 14 of us, there was about 4,218 $4,218 or $80 or whatever, $85 or whatever it was, something like that, 4,000 something. But it was a win. It was a good thing. And I knew that I couldn't win that money by myself. I knew I had to entice others to do that. And it was the first time we did it and we won. We won Division 2. So it was pretty cool. And everybody was happy, except for the ones that didn't put their money in, of course, the Sookies. So, yes. Jem said, yes, I seen that. It was so good. Loves the gym. He's talking about Haruki in the gym. Yes, it was quite funny. And I'm looking at him while he's trying to do a bench press. I was teaching him bench press and he gets everything right. He's so smart that he gets everything right. And I said, oh, let's take a photo. And he's looking up underneath the bar. I said, too bad, mate, I'm taking it. So I got him. So I got Jane. She says, okay, so there's a validation there, I think, Miss Ellie.
Yes.
Have a drink.
So Jane said, my husband has cognitive issues as well as my son's due to a stroke and on the spectrum. My son is presently having issues with his congestive heart failure. Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Heart palpitations, etc. Testing going on. Yeah, nobody left in my family as far as an elderly lady. Thank you for your reading.
So I have a heart murmur. So anything with a heart is deficiencies in magnesium, lovey. Please research that. I had to do that for myself. That's how I know. So I do have a heart. I have an eclectic rhythm. So my heart will go but I mean, that's not a real heartbeat, but sounds like I'm trying to start a lawnmower or something. But she says, yeah. But yeah, look at the magnesium for the heart, because the heart is a muscle. And what are you looking at? Heart is a muscle, and muscles need magnesium to relax and be happy. Okay, otherwise you have very, very unhappy muscles. God love him. Yes, lots of look it up. Functional medicine doctors are the best. I used to lecture anatomy and physiology for nearly 4 years at 2 colleges, and being a PT. 76 topics we used to teach, and being a PT since I was 18, which is a long time ago. Yeah, I've got a lot of qualifications because I love studying, and when I do study, I study everything to a T. And I'm not a doctor, but that's why I refer you guys to go to a functional medicine doctor. There you go. Yes, 13 weeks prior to turning pension mode. There you go. That's from Kylie Patterson. Thank you for that. That's cool. Not that I know anything about that, but what do we got here? So post up your questions, guys. Don't post up a question with the answers already. Don't give me any dates or names or numbers or anything like that. Don't tell me who's passed. Don't tell me anything. I just want the question. So we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
I think I got you there, Ellie.
Oh, I thought it set off. It just
I think I got you. Quarter. I'm sweating. I've got the air on, and my hair it goes curly. I'm sweating because I'm spirit. Oh, yeah, Zoe Anderson. I've had 2 knee reconstructions: ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, And no one would even know. My legs are very strong. What's up? 1 minute. Zoe Anderson, my partner is waiting for ACL reconstruction surgery on his left leg. Yeah. But that's not what the pain that I had for the hammy. So, but the hamstrings are extremely important. So if he can do as much sports physio strengthening work on the hamstrings and calf before he goes and has his surgery, I highly recommend it. 1,000,000%.
30 seconds.
Thank you.
News is Parramatta's only weekly newspaper, and we're here for the community. The latest news, sport, entertainment, and more, including giveaways and
200 live shows, huh? That are live. Can't believe it. I remember when I first started, it was like a little buffet. I was sitting over there where you are, Miss Ellie.
5 seconds.
Oh.
Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. If you've got a question, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. Miss Ellie, is there any validations there that you need to share with us?
Yep, so Bev Ridley said,
Here we go. I just found it.
she said, Leslie, there's only one property and I'm so stressed across the front of my head and I'm restless in bed and my boyfriend's left knee is bowed out and he's in a lot of pain waiting for knee replacement. Thank you, Leslie.
Oh, yes, yes. I highly, look, anybody that's got any knee issue, lots of physio, lots of sports physio, go to the sports physios. They're the best. They're really, really good. They know, because if they're fixing athletes, then they can fix, normal people that don't do the athletic stuff. So, okay, yes, Jane. Well, Jane, yes, look it up yourself, lovey. The doctors don't do that. You need to look it up yourself, lovey, okay? 100%. They will say no, but 1,000,000%. I know, because I have a heart murmur myself. Let's keep going. But yeah, see, just check functional medicine doctors. They're amazing. Missing my, so Bev Ridley's got another one there, Miss Ellie, I think you here. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Okay.
So Bev said, missing my dad so much this October will be 2 years since he passed and he would have been 100 next year.
Wow. That's awesome. 100. Yes. We remember you were here with us when you were going through all this with him, lovey. So repost up your questions if I've missed it. We've got Zoe Anderson. She says, I would love a message from Spirit, please. I have many loved ones on the other side. Thank you. Okay, let's go. What do we get for Zoe? Zoe Anderson. Oh, I got the chills. I don't know why I got the chills. Normally I'm hot in here. So what do we get here? I get the number 11 around you. So I get November as well. I also get 2 in February. I do feel like February was significant for you. So I've got right ovary pain, like a cyst or something like that. Does someone or you, did you have cysts on your ovaries? I know that's personal. You don't have to share it back here. You can send me a private message. Doesn't matter. Long as it's getting fixed and getting, sorting it out. I'm trying to say, God, what am I trying to say tonight? Long as it's getting sorted out, lovely. I also get the number 9 around you as well, September. I do feel like there was a past loved one that could not get the words out, maybe stuttered or maybe had trouble in the end trying to get words out, okay? And I feel like lots of whispers here. Do you get like the hearing, or I feel like you get the hearing of noises or things around you, which I feel like this is past loved ones. When you're lying in bed and it's all dead quiet and you hear that creaking noise in the floorboards or something like that, I feel like you hear the noises. Okay, this is not just the house. I feel like this is someone walking up and down. Like, don't get scared. I probably should rephrase what I say. I feel like there's not a ghost, but I feel like someone from your past loved ones just pacing up and down the hallway. Like they're on guard for you, okay? So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing like that. But I feel like or you feel some people around you, okay? Because you've got that knowing. And I'm also getting number 9. Did I say? I already said 9. So definitely 9 is significant for you, 100%. So 9 or September around you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Do you have floorboards, or who's the elderly person or the elder lady that had the floorboards in the house? They're showing me the house and they're showing me. I'm going to try and draw it. Not that I'm very good at drawing, as everyone knows. but I feel like they had the little 2 or 3, maybe 4 steps up to the front of the veranda. And then the property had like the corridor down. I'm trying to draw, and in the back. So if you look from the front door down, you can see straight through to the back door. I don't know if this was from their era or when you were growing up as a little girl, Zoe, but I can see this place went right down. It looked like either a 3-bedroom with maybe possibly a 2-bedroom with an extension or something like that. Extension, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and I feel like either lounge and kitchen here. So this is the hallway. I'm going to try and show this up on the screen back. This is the front. I'm just trying to draw it here. I'm not very good. I wasn't an architect in my last time as well. So you've got the front here. You've got the little steps up. You've got a veranda. Okay, this is like a little clad home or a little... it wasn't a brick home, it was a little clad home. They're also showing me, I just saw another one. I saw a similar property, a single story, but this was like a maroon brick. Similar kind of thing. An over, the veranda on the maroon one had an over roof on it as well, but similar features to the other one, similar characteristics. They're also showing me the veranda here as well as the bedroom 2, bedroom 1, hallway, and then you've got the kitchen to the left. And there was a little window here. They're also showing me from that property either a jacaranda tree or some form of big tree at the end of the backyard. They're showing me kids playing like the ring around the rosy, holding hands, pocket full of posy. They're showing me that. I don't know why they're showing me that. Did you do that? I mean, every kid probably did. But I'm seeing the tree and kids playing with the leaves and throwing the leaves up underneath the tree. I don't know who's that. Throwing leaves up. I just have to say what I get. And the anxiety is strong with you as well, Zoe. Yeah, this has been going on for a while. But this property, I don't know if it had a garage. I don't know what that extension to the side was. It possibly could have been a garage, or it was some form of extension or roof over. I'm not sure. But the other one was a maroon. There was 2 properties here, possibly not to the same family. Like you said, there's many loved ones, but I feel like there's 2 different families here, but still relative. And the maroon, like a maroon brickwork. Like, and they had the front door like used to really, really. It was very, very spooky for me anyway. And someone here also had an issue with the bowel. Like either, like the hemorrhoids or something around the bowel area. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that. But a pain, they had pain there. They're also saying to me that the number 23 was significant around this person as well, 5 in the month of May. So I feel like more so the 23. Okay. But yeah, lots of good things coming up for you. I don't feel like these people stay too far away from you as well. You sense that as well. You're another one that sense it. You've got the knowing. I already said that earlier. But going back to that jacaranda tree or whatever that tree was, it was like a big oak tree or a huge jacaranda tree. We have jacaranda trees here, which produce like the beautiful purple color leaf. It's so pretty. But when it drops, it just drops and it goes into this, just these branches everywhere. But that's what we have here. I don't know where you are, but if you have something, it's like a big trunk and a big, huge, beautiful tree, like maybe an oak tree or one of those, when you have like water. Oh, we have them here. I don't know if you have them where you are. We have water and you have those willow trees where the vines hang down from the top like that as well. That's what I see as well. This is near water as well, like a lake or river. The river at the end. It looks like to me property. Okay, so property. If that's not already already you now, I feel like this was way when you were younger, like when you were small. But I'll leave it there. They're just showing me that, and I'll leave it there for now. Thank you. Any other validations, Miss Ellie?
No.
Okay, so who else have we got here? If you've got a question, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We'll be here for a little bit longer. Oh, that's really, really sad. That's really, really sad, Jane. She said, I had a dear friend who struggled with life financially. They found her passed away on the couch. She was only 59. I am heartbroken. Oh, Lovey, that's really sad. Yeah. Look, you know, I post things up on my page with quotes and stuff like that to hopefully help somebody to put it out there that, you know, if you can just smile at someone, if you can just call someone, if you can just talk to someone and you take the pain from them for 5 minutes or 2 minutes or an hour or whatever, you're helping someone. You know, I can't tell you how many times I get people sending me messages from overseas in despair. You know, I'm not going to put tickets on myself, but I've saved lives around the world because I've had that inclination to call that person. I say to them, send me a message on Messenger, your phone number, and I will ring you on the way home from radio. And I've done that so many times, it's not funny, and I've saved people's lives. And that's because I pointed them, because I can see the future most of the time, I pointed them in the right direction to help themselves, because sometimes people can't see in that moment. They can't see what's going on. They're so cloudy. They've sabotaged the relationship. They've sabotaged themselves, you know, and they can't see what's going on around them. And then when people get like that, that's when they lose all heart. They become, you know, extremely low vibration. And I don't like to see that. If I can help somebody, I'll help them. You know, I don't hold grudges. I don't hold anything against anyone. I just, you know, go quiet. That's me. But no point arguing with people. I'll give you a run for your money if you want to start with me, though. But you know, it's hard enough as it is out there now. And you know, if I feel like this lady, Jane, I don't know if you know, but I feel like this lady felt that she couldn't provide. Because she couldn't provide financially, that she wasn't worthy enough. Does that make sense? And that is far from the truth for anyone, because even if you don't have 1 cent to your name, you can still service or give someone a service, like, you know, give them, you know, go and mow the lawn, or go and get their mail, go and put the bin out. You know, you can do all these things, and money to me has never meant anything to me. I don't care if you got 1 cent. I don't care if you got 50 million. You are treated the same way for me if you're a friend or if you're someone that I've just met. It doesn't matter to me. It's about the person, you know. So that's it's really hard when you see such a lady, such a young age, and then she's passed from, you know, the struggle of financial. It's really horrid. And I see a lot of young males, you know, mums come to me for readings, and I see a lot of young males do silly things to themselves because they're financially strapped and they can't cope with things, and they don't have those emotional coping mechanisms to get through it, and they don't realize that, you know, it's all going to get better. It doesn't last that long. You know, if you're going through hell, you don't stop in the middle. You keep going. You just don't stop. You know, I can't stress that enough. And there's always someone out there to help you. There's, you know, this pride thing and this way of people, you know, putting pride in front of a loved one, or putting pride in front of what they think or their opinion is, or their thoughts or their assumptions and presumptions. There's no such thing. You know, you don't know what that other person's thinking. You don't know how they're planning out their future. You know, there's a lot of people that are entrepreneurs out there that just take off in you know, they have nothing to their name, and then all of a sudden they're an entrepreneur, you know, so doing the rounds of, you know, millions of dollars every day in their business, and they have an idea, and then all of a sudden it goes crazy, you know, an app or whatever. But everyone is valuable. Everyone has a heart. I have a heart, and I don't like to be hurt, of course. I mean, I'll pull back, but I do have a heart, and I think people need to be like that. That's why I do this. I mean, you know, if I can see the future with people and help them and point them in the right direction with spirit, then, you know, that's why I do this. It's so important. If you've got a gift, you've got to get out there and just, you know, all jokes aside, get out there and then put it out there to people and help them to stop charging a fortune, and just get out there and help them. You're given a gift for a reason, and it's to pay it forward, and that's what I do, is pay it forward. I like to help people. But let's keep going. So we've got here, who else have we got here? So we'll be back here again next Monday night from 8 till 10. I'm just going to scroll forward as far as I can now so I can catch up, because Just wondering if you sense anything to do with this abdominal pain I've been experiencing. They haven't figured it out. It's come really random. I haven't found a connection. Kahawanan David Kahawanan. Look, as much as I hate saying this, David, I 100% believe that every single person should be doing a parasite cleanse, a full parasite cleanse. I don't care how long it takes you, but do that. In the olden days, they used to have doctors' books and things like that where they would tell the patient to go home if they already hadn't done a parasite cleanse, and then they never have to go back to the doctor again, apparently. So, but look that up, lovey. Start to do stuff like that. We've got a validation from Zoe. Did we do that one already?
No, that's...
Okay. But yeah, look that up and start doing your research on yourself. It's really funny, David, because I was, before I got to your comment there on my page, I was starting to feel abdominal pain. I think, oh, what's wrong with me? I've got a bit of abdominal pain. Do you also get the bowel? Because I actually said that earlier, and I feel like this might have been for you because that's what I said earlier. Down the bottom here. Okay, the bowel. Yeah. Nothing worse than not knowing what's wrong with you, right with you. And it's all about nutrition, guys. If you haven't got the proper nutrition and you're eating rubbish and you're eating things with just crappy food and stuff with artificial colors and flavors in it, consider yourself having all issues with your mind, your hormones, your body, everything. Everything goes pear-shaped. We weren't meant to eat that stuff. It's poison. He said, my pain has been really random. Haven't found the connection. If you could me either, let me know that. Yeah, well, that's what I highly recommend first. Massive, yeah. He says, Gahawa Nayon. Nayon, there you go. Gahawanan. There you go. I've got it. Thank you for the help there. I actually just did one not long ago. Well then, lovey, if so they come back, don't forget. So you need to not just do it once, you have to do it several times, like over a period of time. Functional medicine doctor. Do some research on that, lovey. I was thinking that's when it started. There you go. Funny that, eh? He says, after I did the parasite cleanse, yeah. But see, everyone thinks that you do one. You don't. You have to actually do it over a period of time because they hatch their eggs. When they're dying, they hatch their eggs. Okay, so it's really, really important. Bicarb soda is amazing too. I use that. I'll do that tonight myself. I usually, when you've got pets and stuff like that, not that I eat with the cat or anything, but I try to just keep up to date with that. And yeah, you'll see a lot of stuff on social media about that too, David. So look it up, lovey. But I'll leave it there. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. We'll be back next week. Oh, hang on. Pause that for a second. Oh, sorry about that. Who's this one from?
It's a big one.
Oh, it's a big one. Oh, my gosh.
Zoe Anderson.
Oh, Zoe, yes. Well, I'm glad she did a big one because I did a 3/4 of a page for you there, Zoe.
So Zoe said, the ovary reading is spot on. Currently trying a new medication and feeling hopeful. It's been a lifelong journey of trial and error. My nan had a huge tree in the backyard. We would play with the leaves and they turned into confetti when they dried.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You could see all the way through from the veranda to the backyard. We used to play marbles in the long hallway. I do sense and sometimes communicate with my loved ones, and I know they're never far. My dad's birthday was the 11th, and I'm a 9 life path number. I'm also hoping to travel around September. Thank you so much, Lesley. Appreciate your gift so much. Lots of love.
Wow, that's what. Well, she didn't say everything, but that's pretty cool. She got the house, and I got the tree at the back, and the throwing of the leaves. I love that. You know how crystal clear that was when I got it. It was just like Ellie sitting in front of me. It was just crazy crystal clear. How on earth would I have known that unless Spirit told me? But anyway, any other validations before I close off again?
No.
So you're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. We'll be back here next Monday night from 8 till 10 and have a beautiful week, everybody. Good night. Oh, that's loud. Oh, I love that reading. That was a good one. Thank you, Zoe. All right. Good night, everybody.